Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I have partnered up with a company called Enso Rings to do a review on their products. Enso Rings is a company that sells these lightweight, durable silicone rings for both men and women. I'm also going to be doing a product comparison between Enso Rings and Canon rings, and I'm also doing a giveaway with Enso Rings, so make sure you watch to the end of the video to find out how to enter. Alright, before we get into the review, I just want to give you guys a little bit of my history with silicone rings. So I've been married for a little over 4 years now, and as much as I love my wedding ring, there are certain situations and places where I would prefer not to wear it. For example, going to the gym, playing sports, doing anything that involves my hands, really, outdoor activities. And also whenever I need to like step out of the house really quickly and go run a quick errand, I don't really like putting my wedding ring on because it's kind of hard to get on. I've been cursed with hands that have like bigger knuckles because I've sprained my fingers so many times in high school playing basketball. I don't want to put on my ring because it's such a process to get it on and off. Hence where silicone rings come in. So a little less than a year ago, I ended up buying a Canon ring, which honestly I really liked, mainly because it was a nice alternative to my wedding ring. It was just something that I could just throw on and go. But there are some things that I don't really love about it and that I would change about it, and all of that I will get into later when I do the product comparison. Now, step in Enso Rings. When they contacted me to do a product review on their rings, I was like, yes, absolutely. I love silicone rings, and I was very open to trying a new brand of them. So the first thing that I noticed when I checked out their website after they contacted me and I wanted to research them a little bit was that they had super skinny thin rings. Look how skinny that is. Oh my gosh. That was one thing that I was like, finally. When I was looking at Kayla's website, they just didn't have any super thin rings catered for women. All the rings were like bulkier, but Enso had these wonderful tailored for women rings called stackables, and they were super skinny and super cute. Right off the bat, I already loved their company. So before I talk more about those stackable rings, I'm gonna go over their 4 different collection of rings. So their first collection is called their Elements collection. The Elements collection I feel like is their most unique collection. They're these copper infused design of silicone rings, and I'm actually wearing it right now. This collection I feel like is more for if you want that like luxury high-end look with silicone rings. I really like the Elements look because it's just so different than your typical silicone ring. I feel like a lot of silicone rings are very sporty and athletic looking, but these are more like a luxury look, which I really like. I feel like you can't even tell that it's a silicone ring when you're wearing it, and I really like that about it. The next collection is their ultralight collection. I feel like this is their very classic, simple design of rings. The cool thing about the ultralight collection is that the rings are very thin and flexible. This is Connor's ring, that's why it looks so huge. And so it was nice enough to send Connor some rings, so that was really nice of them. So this ring I feel is more aimed for like the everyday person, everyday wear. It's just so thin and extremely lightweight that when you wear it, you like forget that you even have it on. Look how thin that is. That's so awesome. The ultralight collection comes in black, olive, slate, sandstone, pink, and turquoise. Next is the Infinity collection. These rings are a little thicker than the ultralight, but they're tailored to be more of like a wedding band. There's a really cool infinity design that's on the outside of the ring, and that is to symbolize timeless commitment. The infinity symbol, it means forever. That's the commitment you're making with marriage, forever. The design is really stylish, really classy, and this comes in a wider variety of colors than the ultralight. It comes in black, slate, forest green, army green, white, pink, turquoise, and plum. So a lot more variety for the women especially. And last but not least, the stackables! Is that in focus yet? Stackables. Oh guys, I cannot stress how much I love the design of these stackables. I feel like the reason why a lot of women don't wear silicone rings is because they're so masculine looking. They're just not really designed for everyday wear for women. These stackables are designed for that. So besides being very thin, the stackables have a little studded design on the outside. They're designed to wear them together. You can pair a purple one with a white one, a black one with a gray one. You can choose whatever color combination you want. Or you can even wear it as an accent ring to your infinity ring, so you can mix and match with other collections as well. And my other favorite part besides the design is that the fact that it comes in so many cute colors. This is the list of colors that it comes in: fuchsia, mint green, lavender, tangerine, gray, blue, coral black, turquoise, plum, white, and peach. So you can match your outfit, you can match your personality, you can match how you're feeling that day. You can wear one by itself, you can wear 3 all together. You can just do whatever you want with them. Very customizable, and I absolutely love that. Now that we have gone over the 4 collections of Enso rings, I'm gonna compare Enso rings with dun 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 Canon rings. Alright, so Enso versus Kalo. Let's do this. So I'm gonna be comparing Enso's black infinity ring and Kalo's, I think it's just their black woman ring. I got this a while ago, so I don't know if it's changed in name. So right off the bat, first impressions when I put each ring side by side. The Enso rings is a lot thinner. The Kalo ring is a lot bulkier. That was one big thing that I didn't really absolutely love when I first got a Kalo ring, was how bulky it was. When I wore it, I could tell that I was wearing it. I like jewelry that I forget that I'm wearing. That makes sense. So I like wearing small studs on my ears, skinnier rings, just lightweight jewelry in general. So with the Kalo ring, I feel like I was always reminded that I was wearing the ring because of kind of how bulky it was. So whenever I would have my fingers together like that, I could always just be like, oh yeah, I'm wearing my ring, which wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't great. With the Enso ring, when I put it on, it is so thin that like I almost can't feel it on. It's that lightweight and that thin. The Kalo ring feels a lot more rubberier. It doesn't feel like sticky or anything, it just feels like more rubbery. While the Enso ring is a lot more smoother, sleek feel. Alright, the difference in design, obviously the infinity ring has a little infinity design which makes it like more sleek and more cuter if you're a woman. Also if you're a man, it's not like a feminine design, just a cool design in general. The Kalo ring is just kind of plain, it's just straight black. And then this is something I never really liked about it. This specific ring has a pick and an axe on it. It's really tiny, but it's just kind of there, just randomly. Kind of masculine looking. As a woman, I just like the sleeker design of the Enso ring. So price-wise, they are pretty similar actually. I have noticed, however, that Enso has a lot more sales on their rings than Kalo. So there's always like a deal you can get, especially on the stackables and also in the bundles. So overall, between Enso and Kalo, I personally like Enso a lot better. It's mainly because of the stackables and their slimmer, sleeker design. Like I said, that was a huge thing for me looking for a silicone ring in the first place, like way before I even heard of Enso. I was looking for smaller, sleeker, slimmer rings and I couldn't find that for some reason. So I ended up getting the Kalo ring, but now that I have the option for a slimmer, sleeker ring, of course I'm gonna like that and go for that more. So I mentioned earlier, Enso was kind enough to send Connor, my husband, a couple of the rings as well. He is a big CrossFit person. He goes to the gym every single day and he's been wearing his Kauai ring, which is similar to a Kalo ring, it's just a different brand. But he's been testing out his Enso ring and he's specifically been wearing, I believe, the ultralight one, which is a super thin one. He likes Enso rings a lot better for when he's lifting weights because it is so thin and so lightweight. Another huge bonus about Enso is that they are big about giving back. A portion of each ring sold is donated to organizations around the world that are working to solve problems like hunger, poverty, disease, and of course protecting our planet. I think that is so cool. I am all about companies that give back. So bottom line guys, Enso rings are the perfect product, perfect gift for everyone. Whether you are about to get married, whether you are already married, whether you are single and you just love wearing rings or love awesome stuff, it's just the perfect product for you. And with Christmas creeping up really fast, Enso rings are the perfect stocking stuffer for any member of your family or friend. Just saying. Make sure you check out their website, ensorings.com. Their link will be in the description box below for you to check them out. And of course, we have made it to the end, so giveaway time! Whoop, whoop. Enso Rings and I are giving away a $50 gift card to their website for you to use on whatever product you want, however you choose to spend it, any way you want it. You could even give the gift card away to someone else for Christmas if you wanted to. But I would recommend keeping it for yourself and buying yourself something pretty. Just saying. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is click on the link in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you can enter the giveaway. It's super easy to enter. You just follow the instructions. It's all set up there for you guys. All you have to do is just click on the link, get there and enter. The giveaway will be open for 1 week. Make sure you folks subscribe to my channel. You can easily do that just by clicking my face right here. I post videos every week, and if you subscribe, you can stay updated with those. If you want to check out more content on my channel, click on these 2 videos right here. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you next time. Bye!